Hello, so this is Mr. Conley. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you through binary subtraction. Okay, so to start off, I've got my headings written along the top. Okay, always have your binary headings because we need those to be able to do our working out. Okay, I've got my subtraction rules written down here. Okay, I'm going to use these as I go through the sum. So to start off with, we've got 1 subtract 1. So if we go here, 1 subtract 1 is 0. Okay, then we've got 0 subtract 0, so 0 subtract 0 is 0. We've got 1 subtract 1, so again 1 subtract 1 is 0. Okay, we've then got 1 minus 0, so if we go up to our rules, 1 minus 0 is 1. Okay, we've then got 0 minus 1. Okay, so if we go down to our rules, 0 minus 1, we need to carry from the left. Now, we can't get it from this column. Okay, we can't get it from this column, so we're going to have to take it from this column and carry the number over. So what I'm going to do is going to make this 0, and I'm going to take this value over to this column. But just remember, every time I take a number over from the left and I take it over to the right, the actual this value is double this value. So I'm not just taking 1 over, I'm actually taking 2, because 2 64s is 128. So I've now got 2 here. There they are. I'm going to leave one of the values here, and I'm going to take one of them, so I'm just going to cross it out and I carry it over to this column. Okay. I'm going to leave one of the values here, and I'm going to cross one of them out, and I'm going to carry it over. And remember, every time you carry it, every time you take 1 over, okay, it's double the column that's on the right. So I've now got 2. So now we can do this sum, because we've got 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1, because 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1, and then 0 minus 0 is 0. Okay, now it sounds complicated when you're doing this, when you're taking the 2's over, but just remember, okay, every time you take 1 out of a column on the left, it's always double the column you're taking it into. So if you take one of your values from the left, okay, to the column on the right, it's always going to be 2 of that value, because we're working to the base of 2. Okay, so if that hasn't made sense, please rewind this video back. Make sure you look at the rules, because I've followed these to the T. These are the important things to reference. Okay, and hopefully now you'll see how binary subtraction works.